Hey everyone, this is Reclaimer with 2XP Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you the Rainbow Six Siege Close Alpha on the PC. I'm going to be giving you a very quick look at this. This is taken directly from my Twitch stream, so I apologize for the video quality, and you're going to see a thumbnail of me there at the bottom corner, but that is not me talking in this, I'm actually narrating this. So, Rainbow Six Siege, currently in closed alpha, playing it here on the PC. You can pick from different classes. Each of them have different weapon loadouts and different abilities. So, that takes some getting used to. I mean, every first-person shooter nowadays has classes where you can modify loadouts. However, this game gives you a little more, in my opinion, it just gives you a little more diversity amongst your teammates, and it also allows everybody to have their own special role. The second thing that we're looking at here is the spawn screen. Both the attackers and the defenders have different places that they can spawn. The attackers pick a place where they're going to spawn to breach, and the defenders in this hostage rescue mode will pick where they want to defend the hostage. During the pre-action time, basically you're going ahead and you are setting up different gadgets or different barricades if you're a defender, for example, and if you're on the attacking side, you're using rolling drones to try and find the hostage and also get some intel on what the other team's doing. Once you've gotten intel on what the other team is doing, if you're the attacker, for example, you're going to go to the action phase. This is where you go ahead and execute your plan amongst your teammates and try and grab the hostage if you're an attacker, or defend the hostage if you are on the defending side. Communication is extremely important in any Rainbow Six game, and Rainbow Six Siege is no exception. You can use various gadgets to surveil your enemy to try and find out where they are, or if they are where the hostage is located. As you can see, our teammates here have already identified the hostage from the pre-action phase. There are several ways to enter an area as an attacker, and there are several ways to defend an area as a defender. As you can see, most of my team has gone towards the nose of the plane, while I've decided to go through the back of the plane. When one of your teammates is eliminated, it will give you a heads-up display saying 2 out of 4 or 1 out of 3, 1 versus 3, something along those lines, so you can get a better idea of what's going on. If you do get fragged, you are placed into what's called support mode, where you will be able to see different cameras, and you might be able to relay that to your teammates. As you can see at the very bottom of your HUD, you have your armor and health. You have your different gadgets. For example, I have 3 breaching charges, my camera, which almost every class, if not every class, has that, and then you have your special gadget. I imagine that the different blocks down at the very bottom of the HUD, as time goes on, you'll be able to put in different things that you have unlocked over time. Gameplay is fairly slow. This is a single spawn game, so you only get 1 life, so you have to use it carefully. The gameplay is very tactical, just like any other Rainbow Six game. It is not like certain first-person shooters such as Call of Duty, where you're just running around. This has to be executed very well. The defenders have a lot of great things, such as different ways of shoring up the walls and different ways of putting out barbed wire, things along those lines. It's very important that you execute your plans tactically, and that means it could take quite a while. Alright, now we want to give you a little bit of a look at the defender side. As you can see, we are in the pre-round preparation stage, where we're going ahead and we are setting up our different gadgets and shoring. For example, we have barbed wire, we have different armor plating. You can go ahead and punch out some walls to get some visibility. You can go ahead and reinforce walls. You have about 30 to 40 seconds to do this before the attacking team starts moving on. During this phase, you also have to ward off the rolling drones, in which the attacking team can locate your hostage. If they do locate the hostage, it is very difficult. I shouldn't say very, it's quite difficult to defend because they know where you are. If you can ward off the rolling drones, it's a lot easier to defend because they have to do a little more work to find you. But again, you're on the defending side. You want to make sure that you're doing what you can to barricade, to protect your hostage, and to make sure that you're protecting your teammates as well. With any Rainbow Six game, as I mentioned before, communication is key. So far for this closed alpha, as you can see by the graphics, I know that the resolution isn't too good right now because of how I record this through OBS during a Twitch stream. However, it is definitely something that for a closed alpha, I think the graphics are pretty darn good. I think the gunplay mechanics need a little bit of work, but so far they're okay. I mean, the kills did not feel good. And if you're a first person shooter gamer, you know what I mean by that, when the kills just don't feel good. So there's a little more work to be done, but hey, it's a closed alpha. We know that there's work to be done. It's just very important that Ubisoft does take the thoughts of the fans, and I do think they're doing that. They have a subreddit, they have forums, so if you're participating in the closed alpha, make sure to get on that. If you're watching the closed alpha and you have feedback, make sure to give Ubisoft that information so they can go ahead and get that all, sorted out, so hopefully the final game looks good. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with this game. It's definitely fun. It's a little bit different than Counter-Strike. It's a little bit different than your other FPS games out there. So I think this is a very fun team game if you've got a team to play with. So I will be posting a full unedited video of one of my games that is going to be roughly somewhere around a half hour long. So I will put that up. There will be no commentary. It's just going to be for those of you that actually want to see this. So make sure that you go ahead and keep your eye out for that if you're interested. Other than that, go ahead and check us out on Twitter and all those other places. I'm just rambling right now because I want to keep showing you gameplay, but this is Reclaimer with 2XP Gaming. We'll see you soon.